A regional jet clips a terminal at Metro Airport, and tonight the 7 investigators with new details on the airline's accident record, the experience of the pilots, and what may have gone wrong. Investigator Jonathan Carlson here tonight with what he's learned. Jonathan?
Hey there, Stephen. We've learned the FAA is now investigating. Security footage is being pulled to help determine who was at fault. And Delta Airlines telling me the crew involved did not fly those passengers onto Chicago. Finally, we've learned this is not the first incident at Metro for the operator of that aircraft. What happened to Endeavor Air Flight 3443? The regional jet was leaving Detroit for Chicago when it slammed into the side of McNamara Terminal after backing from the gate. The left tail wing damaged. The airline, which is a subsidiary of Delta, says the plane was already dislodged from the pushback vehicle and was backing on its own, likely with an assist from a member of the ground crew.
You always see one of these walkers, he has a long cord with a telephone on, and it's plugged into the side of the aircraft. Maybe we had reached the point where they had disconnected, and I would say that we've probably disconnected too early.
While Delta says who caused today's accident is still under investigation, the mistake likely lies with either the flight crew or the ground crew.
It was just not having enough talent on the scene to watch out for the things that are around the aircraft.
Earlier this year, the 7 investigators uncovered an alarming trend at Metro: increased congestion on the tarmac, resulting in an increase in near collisions on the ground. Today's incident certainly raising the question, were safeguards rushed? The incident also brings to light long-standing concerns by the FAA over the qualifications of the flight crews on subsidiary airlines like Endeavor.
When you fly in an airline, you think you're flying on the guy whose name is on the side, but that's often not the case. And you end up with crews that are not as well trained and are not as well paid.
When pressed, Delta told us tonight Endeavor's pilot training exceeds FAA standards, but reiterated they are a wholly owned subsidiary when asked if their experience matches Delta's own pilots. The 7 investigators dug into the airline's accident record. What we found? A history of similar on-the-ground incidents, surprisingly, at Michigan airports. While operating under its former name, Pinnacle Airlines, one of its jets collided with a luggage truck on the tarmac at Metro. And the year before, a Pinnacle plane overran the runway at the Traverse City Airport. Pilot error to blame. And just last year, another one of its planes slid off the taxiway in New York. Metro Airport tells me they've had vehicles hit buildings, but no planes hit the terminal in recent memory. I'm Jonathan Carlson, 7 Action News.
Thank you, Jonathan.